What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm with my boy Doobie. He came all the way out to Aurora. We're finna get an episode in, chop it up, fill in some information, close the gap, get you a better understanding of one of your favorite artists. I'm gonna let bro introduce himself and say a little about himself.
What it do, man? You already know it's Doobie. Don't forget the Danx though. Doobie Danx. And been doing this shit for a little minute now. I'm originally from Mississippi. I've been out of Colorado for a while now. So, we just gonna jump into it, man. If you ain't heard me by now, you better, put your ear to the ground.
Fuck yeah. All links below too. What got you into music, bro?
Shit. I mean, I've been involved with music my whole life, really. My uncle, growing up, my uncle used to rap. So we used to, I used to be with my brothers, my cousins. We used to always be, in the garage, just freestyling and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Boxing. I was a drummer for a little bit. I've always loved music. So I
Why'd you
started
stop
taking
drumming?
it. Why?
Yeah.
It just one of those things where it's like I didn't have time. I didn't have a kid of my own, so it was like I kind of fell off it. I mean, I can still, if I see a drum set, I'll go.
I feel you go crazy.
With it a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been involved in music my whole life. I started taking it serious when I linked up with my nigga J Loud and Savvy.
Okay.
High school, and it went up from there. Niggas was fucking with us, so we got to doing shows, got to recording and shit.
Hell yeah. Followed the process.
Riding the wave, man. It was fun though.
Can you read music since you can play drums and stuff? Or
I have no music theory at all, bro.
Not at all. Are you like tone perfect or anything where like you can hear a rhythm and like tone it down?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Just cause cause I produce as well, so I make most of my own beats. So with that being said, like when I started getting into the production part of things, I definitely got like more in tune with how music is made.
Okay.
And trying to figure out what keys match up with what different tones and shit like that. So
how long did it take you to get that producing shit down? Was that something you taught yourself or like you learned from like a school or some shit?
I want to go to school, but I'm all self-taught, man.
Fuck yeah.
So I actually started producing like for real off my iPhone with GarageBand, bro. And,
okay.
I was like, damn, this shit's like fire, like crazy. Like I was coming up with some crazy ass shit.
Like shit you were using in songs for real.
No, yeah, like
okay.
I know Mosh Pit Music, the first one, that was mainly produced on GarageBand.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah. So it was like, I was fucking around at first, and then like most of the beats I was coming out with was like some wild shit, and I was like, damn, I could actually, do something with this. And then I ended up, getting the actual setup and fucking with Studio One. And I just learned from the ground up, man. YouTube University, bro. I got a master's.
Everything is free there, and everything is on YouTube.
Yeah, I got a master's at YouTube University, for real.
With like music stuff, like bro, I paid fucking $100K to go to Full Sail. I don't know if you know what that is.
What?
Yeah, bro.
$100K?
Full Sail University, Media and Communications degree costs like $96,000. Producing, yeah, bro. I met kids in there who were like. I know this kid named Taryn, he's in Boston now, but dude, this kid was producing like viral YouTube beats, like the tight beats and shit, and like getting hundreds of thousands of plays, and he's sitting in class, bro, and I'm like, you know how to produce, like you know how to mix, you know how to finalize everything, so why the fuck are you here? Why are you paying for this shit? So like, do you think like it's better to learn free and do it like how you did it, or like you would recommend like?
Well, honestly, in my opinion, all that shit depends on really what you're trying to do, because like if you're trying to get into, say a label or some shit, they're looking at credentials. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at, what degree you got to back this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're hard enough, for sure, and you got the connects to get into, that professional position, then by all means, fuck school.
Stick with it.
Yeah, fuck school, for real. But most people look for like MBA or like motherfuckers that got
some sort of like
degree
higher up thing.
Exactly, so it's like
I feel that.
I mean, with me, like I want to pursue the not like the school side of things, but at the same time, like you just said, you paid $100K, and I'm like,
bro, it's not worth. That's why I was like sitting here. I'm like, if you did it well enough to put music out on that shit, like I've heard some people be like, oh, I do that, but like. It's not the best, but like if you were putting it out and feeling good about it, like damn, bro, like I wouldn't even second guess shit then, like about anything. What made you start music? Or like rapping to say?
Honestly, I mean, I just felt like I was good at it, so why not, you know? And I've always, you know, loved the craft and loved the hustle, the grind, the chase.
What do you mean by that?
Just like, you know, everything that goes into making a song for real. Like, so you hear a beat, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, damn. Like, you already got lyrics.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
oh, fuck, like, this shit would go crazy, you know what I mean? And then you got the song down, and then you tweak the song with, you know, whoever your engineer is. And it's like, oh, no, I want this to sound like this. Like, I love that feeling of being able to be, like, creatively free, you know?
Okay.
And make it sound how you want it to sound, like how it sounds in your head, you know what I'm saying?
So then you like the creative like justice of it all. Like you get the complete say of it all.
For real.
Do you want a manager, like a label then? Like would you want to just stay independent the entire time, or you would look forward to like using those tools that they could offer you?
Honestly, like it all depends. Like at this point in time, I do want to stay independent, but it's like it's hard, bro. And if you don't got, you know, the financial game behind
like the backing,
you know what I'm saying? So it's hard. So I would take a deal, but it honestly all depends on, you know, what I'm getting on the back end. And it's like, I don't need no 360. I don't need no sunset clauses. No shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
I feel you. You're not looking for all the extra rah-rah. You want the like almost like Travis Scott. What do you think about that? That's something that I like brought up in my last interview where like he used his management and like faked people out, but he made it still. So like, what do you think about like companies or labels that do that? Where like,
what do you mean?
Like with his streams, did you know that they bought it all of his streams?
Yeah. I just seen
his manager, his ex-manager. I just saw a video where he was like, "I'm doing a course on how to like amp your streams up like 100K or something. I promise you this, and like, bro, like."
Honestly, I mean, he's smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, by all means, like if you can get it like that, like I mean, it's still money in your pocket.
Nah, so fuck yeah.
With like, really. How can you hate on something like that when it's like
it works?
It made dude successful, you know.
Nah, yeah. Do you think it's like confusing though, like where his actual love was in the beginning? Because I think a lot of artists fight that like, where are they lit? Like where do you become lit, or where do you become like you matter to like your crowd? Because like there, it's like, damn, was he ever like actually a crowd, or was he just like thrown on to people?
I mean, shit. Me personally, like when he was coming up, like I heard Upper Echelon and I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. Like
I feel you.
He definitely, I feel like even in the beginning with all that shit coming out, he definitely did still have his own wave, did still have his own, you know, fan base or whatever.
Like style.
He was getting the streets with, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you know, they bought most of that shit or hacked most of that shit.
Did.
Yeah, like it was like hacked most of the views that was getting put on in his music, but it's like, well, somebody had to be listening because here he is.
Do you think streams matter? What do you think is more important, streams or like outright like support?
Oh man.
Do you think that they should go off that, like with the baby, like first week sold? He didn't fall off. He's not less of an artist. He just had a shitty release. But like because he's the baby, they're like, he sucks. He fell off. Like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lil Baby.
Nah. Lil Baby's album went crazy. The Baby. He sold like 13,000 copies first week or some shit.
I don't know, bro. Like really? I would think fan base. I would say fan base. You know?
I feel you.
Because with fan base, you get the streams. Like if you don't got that,
that repost is coming with the play.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, because
fan is different than the listener.
Exactly.
Nah, yeah. Because they're gonna do every single piece and like repost it, replay it, continue that.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are you releasing most of your music? Because I'm looking on Apple and bro, you're like just suggested music, like how it says like top songs, bro. It's just like I gotta scroll and scroll and scroll. So like you be putting music out. So where can they like find you like quickest releases or like?
Mainly, I mean, just because I got an iPhone, I would say Apple Music, just because everybody I know got an iPhone, or Spotify. I'm trying to, you know, been growing my Spotify for the longest now. So, yeah, Apple Music or Spotify really.
No, hell yeah. Do you use SoundCloud at all or not really?
I have not used SoundCloud since like
the SoundCloud era.
Honestly, bro, because I feel like it did die down, but it's like low key coming back. Like it's trying to make a push back into the industry, but it's like I don't really know if I want to put music out on SoundCloud because like
it's not where they are right now for you.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really get a lot of like most of my streams come from the paid platform. Even though SoundCloud is now like a monetized platform.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of hard to even figure out the monetization on there.
Right.
But no, I feel you. So what made you move? Maybe you were a kid, but what was the move like to Colorado from Mississippi?
I actually moved to Colorado from Maryland.
Maryland. Oh, you told me that shit before.
Yeah,
I freaked out when you told me that.
Yeah. I was in Southern Maryland. So I lived in Mississippi like most of my like adolescent youth.
Okay.
But about like 6th grade to like my sophomore year of high school, I was out in Maryland, and that was crazy. Yeah, it was honestly, it's a different world, man.
The DMV, fuck yeah.
I mean, I love the DMV, bro. Like it's crazy. I actually just went back there to visit my cousin.
The energy's amazing there, bro.
It's wild, bro. It's just a different world, and like a lot of now the DMV is like actually getting the respect that.
Oh yeah, fuck
like
yeah.
The nationwide respect
from everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody, is really fucking with the DMV. But like back then, bro, it was like DMV. Like what the fuck is a DMV? Motherfuckers didn't know,
yeah, you
bro.
go to get your driver's license from there.
Yeah, right. Like I thought I was talking about the fucking Department of Motor Vehicles and shit. I was like, nah, bro. I mean, but nah, it's crazy, bro. Coming to here from the DMV, it was different, bro. It was like real live, like just fucking another world.
With music too, or just like life?
Music, life, just like everything, really. Like just environment, like motherfuckers that I seen, like the fashion, like everything, bro.
The style and everything.
Exactly. Like,
nah, I feel you. Shit, bro, I'm from fucking PA originally, so like Harrisburg. Did you change your style of music when you moved like around at all? Did you notice that?
Not really. I mean, I feel like I've always, kept to what I like, just my own style. Just because, like, even when I was like, spitting my shit like out there, and I wasn't even really like actually getting in the studio. It was just all ratings and shit.
Fuck yeah.
I never actually recorded any music out there, but I always had some shit written down.
Do you write it all down, or do you freestyle at all?
Oh, I write everything. I honestly don't freestyle.
Is it harder than to freestyle, or it's just not your style?
Honestly, I just feel like I can't freestyle. like
it's like a pinch. It's not. You're not even gonna try.
I don't really try unless I'm like faded as shit. Like
everyone does then.
Like, I'll get the flowing and shit. But like when I'm in a clear head trying to actually record something, I gotta have it ready.
No, I feel you. How long does it take you to write something?
It just depends on what I'm feeling at the time, and it's like I actually watched I forget what interview it was, but it was with Jay-Z, and he was like, if I don't got the song like written down within like 5 minutes, it ain't it.
Damn,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
And I felt that shit when he said that shit, because usually it doesn't take me longer than like.
And if it takes longer, you're forcing it. Like
you're
trying to.
Exactly, and I'm like, fuck this shit,
Damn, no, I get that though. So with no time limit, nothing like that, where else are you creatively? Like, how would you describe yourself creatively? Or even your style of music? Like...
fuck, man, I'm all over the place, honestly. Like,
you got smoking shit.
Yeah, the music that I got dropped is mainly, like, geared toward, like, rap, and just, like, I would say kind of, like, drill or, like, just, like, hype shit.
No, yeah. Mainstream type rap.
Exactly. But... I mean, the shit that I don't have released, it's just like I'm always experimenting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you. You could change it.
I can fuck some shit up on a drill beat. I can fuck some shit up on an R&B beat. Like,
hell yeah. So you don't focus on one and stick there.
I don't. And I feel like
Do you think that's what makes you different?
Like for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just that versatility for real. It's like. And I kind of hold back from dropping like all the experimental shit just because I want a bigger platform.
Like then it's yeah. No, I get it. So you stick with what people are gonna fuck with from you.
Exactly.
So how long did it take you to get like an understanding of that? For like where you understood your audience was like fucking with this type of music, and like if you drop this, like it's gonna get plays, but it's not gonna get that like repetition.
Right. I think when I dropped my second, well, no, it was my first album, and it was a mix of like everything, and I kind of like the promotion that went behind it. It was a lot of like promotion, and just like on the back end where motherfuckers was listening to it, I noticed that they were really fucking with like the lyrical, the hype shit,
like the meaning of the words.
Right, exactly. And then like they were also fucking with like the real like jump shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hype.
The real hype shit. They were fucking with that shit. So I was like, okay, so maybe I need to, gear my sound in this direction.
Do you limit yourself with who you collab with? Like, we would collab with a singer or?
I honestly. I do. No, I feel like I definitely do. Like, I won't just, be like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to work with you. Like, I might be like, yeah, all right, bro. Like, yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit me up next week or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, I definitely don't do a lot of collabs.
I feel you. So it's like when you reach out like that, it's generally like something that you've thought forward and you're like, this is a fit. It's not just like, you're not going to be like, yeah. What do you think about people like not wanting to pay up on features or not wanting to like put themselves out there like that?
I mean, honestly, it's all a part of the game. You got to pay for features, even if it's like, local artists that
just got a little more
never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? And I don't actually go out. I'm trying to get some features from a couple Denver artists.
Hell yeah.
Definitely will pay that fee, and it's just like, it's just a part of the game, bro.
No,
that's how it goes. Like, this is a craft. This is, at the end of the day, this shit's
a business.
Yeah,
I was about to say, it's like it's your livelihood,
bro. Business, bro. So it's like, if you want, a motherfucker to work with you, like, you gotta pay that fee, and that's like with me, bro. Like, I've gotten more like placements off of beats, from people that are not from here. You know what
just
I'm saying?
Like looking in from another state or even a country.
Exactly.
I feel that.
So it's like, and they're more willing to pay the fee than, motherfuckers that are
here. Homie.
Nah, I feel you,
like, bro. That's how life is, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
people, somebody could see you like selling water for 50 cents. I've seen that one. You probably have 50 cents and your homie, it's your homie, and like then they see someone else selling it for $1 and they don't know them, but shit, it's better than paying you and like making it seem like they need you. And like I think that's where a lot of confusion comes from, where like there's not that type of support in like the game. And like onto that, what do you think about like building with other people? Do you trust people where like you can like meet an artist and say like record a song and then be like it's gonna go further than that and like we're gonna keep this going? Or like do you kind of try to keep it that business like manner, like it's just kind of like a recording for you?
Just speaking from like the artists I have recorded with, we all have great relationships.
Fuck yeah.
So I do definitely try to take it to that like next level. Like, you're not just an artist to me, bro. Like, yeah, I think
it's a long-term type of thing.
Even like whoever I collab with, I feel like they're pretty wholesome and like good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like I want you
look past just the music,
or like me and your circle type shit, so we can collaborate or like network together.
Maybe the next time it's like another song where you just link up and do it. Like it's not planned out. I get that. Where do you want to take your music from here? Like you said earlier 2 years ago, you feel like from the last interview you did, like you come some way, but like what's your plan with all of it?
I definitely want to branch out, man. It's hard because I don't have any management behind me.
So you do it all yourself.
I'm doing this all by myself type shit. And like, I got like, my right hand and like, that's pretty much it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not locked in with any one videographer. Like, I'm putting all the bread up by myself.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're even like planning all that shit out yourself too.
Exactly. Like all my storyboards for videos, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it can get stressful, but I definitely want to go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? And eventually get to that point to where like I don't gotta work a job, like
Fuck yeah. Do you think working a job, like what do you think about that type of shit? Like what would you say to somebody who like they're rapping but they like refuse to get a fucking job? Like is it a necessity, or you think stick with it until like you can?
It honestly depends, bro. If you get money in the streets, like respect, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, then you don't need that.
You know what I mean? Because the streets don't love you. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't play around.
You can catch a charge at any point in time, and it's like your shit done after that.
And you don't even get a quick bounce back. It's not like you wake up and get to go again.
If you get fed time, nigga, that's fucking 5 to 7 off you. What the fuck you was doing? You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, like, I would definitely say like if you got financial backing, fuck a job. If you got the financial backing, fuck a job. You know what I mean?
But if you even question it, just stick with it.
Exactly, bro. And that's me. Like, I don't really got that like money behind
but you're splitting your time up. Like that's what I'm like trying to get at is like you work a fucking full-time job, but then you also work a full-time job with your music. So somehow it's gonna balance out. Sometime you're gonna get this ahead and the work's gonna start to pace out. That's the goal. I get it. What was like being a kid like for you? Like your experience? What was growing up from adolescence to adult?
It was cool, man. I had a lot of life lessons learned.
At a young age or throughout?
At a young age, I would say. I mean, shit. This was before I was in like high school, so I mean, just I came up, really from nothing. My mom's she worked like damn near 3 jobs, just trying to put keep us fed and shit like that.
So you was putting on for her too?
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's definitely like one of my main goals is to make sure that she's straight for the rest of her life.
Fuck yeah.
And just cause I mean, we grew up at point in times we didn't have a home. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was in the streets trying to just get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just trying to
Anything.
provide type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
did that impact your music, like the sound or like the not the pain, but like you put that into music then?
For sure, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I put all my life experiences into my music. Like everything that I've really been through, you could hear it. You could definitely hear it in the music. I mean, shit. Really, I was just just young, dumb. I made a lot of fucking bad decisions and shit.
But does that matter now? Like, I feel like I was a badass kid when I was a kid, but like, bro, like I was talking to my aunt the other day, and it's like my parents had these really high standards and like rules and shit. So like when I look at it when I was a kid, I was like a bad kid. But like now that I'm an adult, it's not really.
That shit definitely made me the man I am today, man. So I can't even look back at it as a negative.
No, fuck yeah, you don't regret it.
Yeah, just cause like it's like if it weren't for those experiences, I probably would have got slimed out a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. What did you depend on then, like trust wise, throughout that, like to get you through all of that? Was there a homie? Was there like something deeper?
Nah, honestly, bro, like I had my little brother and my little sisters. So I just looked at them and I just try to be like,
fuck yeah,
that figure for
like
them.
For
you know
them.
What I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So while moms was at work and shit, I tried to keep their head on straight. You know what I mean? So
kept control of them.
I didn't really have no real fucking homies until I got out here and I linked up with Savvy and J Loud and Khaki and and then like
I forgot you knew Khaki.
Yeah.
That's the first person I ever messaged when I moved to Colorado. I found him off the Explorer, and then like I was like, yo, and like I blew his shit up, and like I think like I didn't link with him the one time he was like, let's meet at Cheeseman and do pictures, and then like right after, bro, he moved, and I was like, I hit him up a week later, and he's like, I'm in Cali, and I was like, oh, he's blowing me off now. And then like you told me, you were like, nah, he moved to Cali, and I was like, shit, okay. Damn. So was it hard to make like a new friend or a relationship like that as like you were older, or do you think it was easier as a kid?
Nah, I feel like it was definitely easier when I got older. I mean, I've always been like a real reserved person.
Okay.
Like real introverted.
Yeah.
I'm actually like as I'm furthering myself into adulthood, I'm actually like starting to actually come out and make that first connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make that first impression and actually approaching different people and trying to get out of that introvert
putting yourself
phase.
out there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not bad to be an introvert though.
I know, bro. Like I was like doing this rap shit and being introverted, this shit does not go hand in hand at all. So it's like I figured that shit out. Like I had to make myself known. And not in like a fucking like a flamboyant way where
you just need people to
I'm
know
the loudest motherfucker in the room. Like,
yeah.
Because I used to be that motherfucker in a party posted on the wall waiting for something shit to pop off.
Just waiting to fly off the handle.
Exactly, bro. Like,
and then leave after it's done.
For real, like I didn't like really like put myself out there until I realized that damn, I need to start networking and if this shit's gonna fucking work in my favor.
Dude, networking, low key, that's like when I went to college, bro, they were like, there's one word we want you to remember, networking. And I was like, what the fuck? And like then every time, bro, any party you went to around school, it's like, we're networking. And I'm like, no, you guys are fucking partying. Like, y'all aren't talking to each other and shit. When you were like making like longer relationships with like J Loud or like Khakis like that, like was the music the upfront thing, or were you realizing like as you got older, like you were not depending, but like it was like they were a homie or they were becoming like somebody you were depending on, like they got your back like that?
Honestly, like when we all linked up, I think it was just like we all heard each other type shit and we were all like, damn. Like, y'all got
we fit.
Shit. Like we clicked. Like it was like a automatic thing for real.
Yeah.
And then ever since then we just kind of like ran it up for real. And then
would you record with them, or you guys send each other your bits and then snip it out?
We just linked up and started recording together. Really
perfect.
For real.
Hell yeah. Do you see like competition in the game, or do you just make music? Do you like look at other people and you're like, shit, I gotta top that, or like I want to put something out that's like better than that? Or do you just kind of stay in, like you said you're introverted, like do you just stay in your own lane and not really give people other listens?
To be honest, bro, I do got that little competitive nature going for me.
Yeah.
But I don't try to be better than the next man.
No, I feel you. You're not set out to do that from the get-go, but like inside you're like,
you know what
shit,
I'm saying? Like,
I got more likes than him.
Exactly.
I feel you.
It's not even like when it comes to like likes and shit. It's just like really it's my opinion. Like I hear some shit and I'm like, damn, like
you spit a bar that's tougher, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like now it's like, all right, bet this next joint I'm gonna come with it.
You're gonna kill it more.
So show these motherfuckers what's up.
Yeah. You think social media matters?
Yes.
You think like
I do.
What about Kanye? We talked a little when you came in, like with even him just like getting kind of shadow banned some places, and like some of these other people who it's like they get kicked off of platforms. Like, what do you think about like social media as like a whole piece?
I definitely think social media matters. It's just, I mean, as an African American, like I'm gonna just spit it straight. Like, yeah. You gotta watch what the fuck you say.
Oh fuck yeah, it's there forever.
And seeing what like Kanye is saying, like,
bro, this nigga, he's crazy, bro. Yeah, like, he spent like 20 minutes just talking about Jews on that fucking podcast, bro. I like died.
It's like, bro, like they literally run this shit.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
you
no,
can't do that.
Dude, for sure, for
like
sure. They're the news outlets. They're everything.
Exactly.
Bro.
It's crazy. Do you like how like social media is going? Like I don't know if I'm like wording these right, but like where they're taking it. Like you look at the metaverse and shit like that. Like
that shit's crazy to me, honestly. Yeah. I, from like a person like me, like from my perspective, I don't fuck with the metaverse just because I didn't watch Black Mirror. Like I don't.
Oh fuck yeah! Like, you know the bad side of it.
Like, bruh, this shit. It's really coming like to fruition type shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
not just
we just gotta be careful as a society for real. And but I definitely think it matters just because everybody's fucking on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like,
do you think that's a problem for our generation, that we like value that type of shit a lot?
For sure. And it's like you'll post some shit and like motherfuckers post shit every day and they might be living in the slum. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like on Instagram or Twitter, they look like they live in lavish and shit,
bro. That was like something with Florida, bro. Like I don't think I moved from Florida like right after high school. So yeah. So like when I got down there, bro.
I was like, yo, my ears. I was like, these shrooms are good, bro. I was like, holy fuck.
Nah. When I got to fucking Florida, it was like, bro, like. I saw a lot of these dudes who are like saying they got all this money and they're scammers, because like that's the culture down there, is everyone fucking scams. But like you go to their crib, bro, and it's like, shit, bro, you don't even got a couch for me to sit on.
You got no Facebook, yeah, exactly. You don't have credit, like, bro, you can't get this done, you can't do that, like, shit.
Okay, but some of that stuff to me, it's like, it's not impounded in the culture, but like it'll always be a part where like you have to deal with people like that. So what's your advice when you deal with people like that? You just fake them out and like don't even respond, or like you'll run some people and be like, you know how to play the game. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
what you mean?
Like you can run somebody stupid in circles like that, but like you can also keep them at bay if you need to.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to shit like that, bro, it's like really you can't even like. Just can't let them know to play for real.
Can't
you
let
just
them
gotta
get
be smooth, bro. Like, cause I mean, I ain't really into all that scamming shit, but I used to hang around the scammers and shit, and I used to see how they run that shit up, bro. And it's like, bro, like
it looks really good.
A lot of motherfuckers out here is dumb as shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know a nigga that right now is getting the bitch out like 800 like every week, every 2 weeks type shit. I'm like, bro, like What the fuck? Like,
bro, I wasn't.
He showed me the message thread. I'm like, bro, this is dumb as hell.
But like, bro, even with that shit, like PPP loans and all of that, I got so freaked out and glad I didn't fall for that because Biden just announced he was like, I'm gonna hire a whole team of specialists, and he's gonna find every single PPP loan that was taken, and he's gonna make sure that if you got refunded, like it was a legit business and you had all your EIN and everything. Like,
I feel like with like shit like that though, it's like if you play it smart, man, they ain't getting you, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like, you see like these motherfucking NFL players and shit like that get indictments off that shit, and it's like,
it's crazy.
Name your business after your fucking like daughter's name or some dumb shit like that. Like niggas gonna know, bro. Like, bro, you gotta play that shit smart.
Sally Corp.
Yeah.
Like $80K a year. Damn. Shit. Okay. Let me think. What else? What's one of your craziest stories about Colorado? Like, you got anything crazy that happened here?
I got a lot of bullshit out here. I ain't gonna lie, man. Colorado is cool for real. But low key, that shit crazy, man. There's a lot of bullshit out here for real.
There's crazy ass crackheads everywhere.
For real, like crackheads running rampant, bro. I think the craziest story while I was out here, I think we pulled up, and this is when we was living in fucking Lakewood, bro. And I thought Lakewood was supposed to be like the chill spot.
Is that the white people place? Like the nice
supposedly,
spot?
Bro. It's on the west side.
Yeah, it's like by Thornton.
It's across from Aurora. No? Nah, it's across I-25 from Aurora. So I used to live off like fucking Wadsworth and 6th.
Okay.
And fucking literally right across I-25. And I thought this was supposed to be like a little chill spot, bro. I'm trying to stay low key and shit. I'm not even trying to, be out here like that. Man, we pulled up one night and these niggas had a fucking shootout right in front of my garage, bro, as we was pulling up.
You're just like watching it happen.
So we pulled up and fucking, I see it was like a fucking Escalade or some shit. And I see, these motherfuckers arguing and shit, get the yapping at the mouth and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas on? I'm trying to pull in my garage. Yeah. Motherfucker parked in front of my garage and shit. So I'm like, flashing my lights, what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
And then all of a sudden, bro, I see this motherfucker hop out the passenger side with a sawed-off. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I put my shit in reverse. I back into the motherfucking, it's like a little alleyway where they got more parkings and shit.
Yeah.
And so I back out and I'm like, these niggas about to get down. I already know. And so, not even 30 seconds later, I see the Escalade fucking backing out all fast and shit. Niggas doing like 30 in reverse. And
then they lit it up.
The motherfucking passenger side with a sawed off, and he blew that bitch.
Just at into the dark, or was he aiming at someone?
Bro, so there was a car in front of the Escalade, and they was arguing about some dumb shit, bro. And there was a car in front of them, and all of a sudden, bro, I pulled back into this little alleyway. 30 seconds later, I see the motherfucker fly by.
That's
motherfucker
nuts.
blew that bitch, bro. And I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Did it make you feel different about the area, or you were just like, whatever, I'm not involved in that shit?
I thought we was in a good neighborhood.
You laughed and went inside.
I was like, damn, cuz we in the trenches for real.
Nah, I feel you. That's kind of how I am here.
That shit funny, man. Because that shit was wild. But I'd have been in fucking crazy ass shit. I remember. It was New Year of fucking I think it was I want to say 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
And me, this nigga J Loud, I think it was Caggy there too. It was this fucking house party or some shit. And then fucking niggas started banging in that joint. And
inside the crib.
Yeah, it was bang. Nah, throwing up they set or whatever.
Oh, I thought you meant they were shooting off inside the crib.
They was gang banging in that joint, and fucking one of my niggas, he don't even bang, bro. He was just fucking with me. The nigga was like, yeah, this big blood over here, and then he was like, what's up?
They took that shit serious.
All fucking shit. And then we ended up getting a fight over that shit, man. We done been in so many fights, bro. That shit crazy over dumb shit, bro. Just cause
that's how it always be.
Yeah.
What do you think about politics inside of rap? You think it belongs there? You think it makes the game? It's destroying it?
Just growing up, listening to, hip hop and rap my whole life, I think that's what made it.
That's what created the stigma.
Differentiated it from, different shit. Yeah. Just because, this is the culture.
So you think that aside from it being the culture and like established, do you think it's like something that's good or something that should stay?
As far as it being something that should stay, I mean, I feel like, you know, us as a people, we should, you know, try to stick together.
Fuck yeah.
All right, like, I mean, it's always going to be politics, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's always going to be, you know, me versus you, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, at some point, you know, us as a people, we got to, you know, put all that shit to the side and realize, like,
come together.
We are not each other's enemy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I never banged, but, you know, I had niggas that bang. I know niggas that done fucking did some shit to get them fed time. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like I was never, you know, with that shit, but like I'm always down to ride for the.
You got the understanding of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's not always like a choice.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just you do it.
Exactly.
Nah, I get that too. I recently saw a clip off of like No Jumper where he was like, fucking what's his name, the old head. Charlemagne? Nah, Budden, the annoying ass dude. I hate him. Yeah. He was coming at Adam and he was like, he didn't like how like Adam has all these young rappers from Detroit on, and like he'll interview Cash, like FBG Cash before he died and shit, and like then right after he'll interview like an op, or like he'll interview somebody who's like blatantly open, like I'm not cool with this dude, and like he was kind of saying along the lines where like you're kind of fueling gang wars, and like at this point like when you look at the coverage of like rap or stuff like that, it's like a lot of it is just based around like who's killed who, or like somebody died last week, like. That's kind of what you're saying when you're like it should change or like come together.
For sure, because I mean you got a lot of these like bigger media outlets that want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Just because that's what gets.
It's the headlines.
That's that clickbait. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, if they eating off our demise, like what does that tell you?
Nah, for real.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like really, you're not worth a damn to these motherfuckers. They just want to see you kill a nigga.
It fucked me up so bad the other month now. Fucking PNB. You're from the East Coast, so like
that shit's crazy, bro.
He was fucking. At first I like really ate up the media. Like people were like reposting that his baby moms got him killed, and like at first I was like, damn, like I'm not gonna jump on that and post like fuck his baby moms, but like it did look a little weird, and it was like, damn, she got Instagram back that day, but like. When I started to like get the like details came out, I was like, "Fuck, bro!" Like, dude was just eating his breakfast. Some selfish was posted outside with called his son. They pulled up, they did it, and like, bro, like they weren't even gonna kill him. Like they just wanted his chains, and bro said no. So then they killed him and like shot him in the chest. So like that stuff's so crazy to me because like he did everything right, and like I look at PNB because like he's from Philly, so like it's by where I'm from, and like. Damn, bro, like he got exactly where he wanted to be, and like he did an interview like right before with ACT, like where he was like, people have been trying to rob me, all this shit, and like you can have so much awareness and like understanding, but like bro, like he never expected that, and like that fucks me up because like it's somebody else valuing their life above yours, and like you can't ever depend on that.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I mean, like. On some real shit, I was surprised that because they said he wasn't even blicked up or nothing like that.
Bro, he was in a Maybach with like $150K jewelry, and nothing on him. He didn't leave it in the car. He ate at the shittiest. They said that's like the worst fucking Roscoe's in LA to go to. It's like the most gang like related.
Everybody knows to go there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you're from
I'm from San Diego. Yeah, I'm to go to that one, bro. Like
everywhere else is fine.
Yeah,
no security, no nothing like that. I mean,
do you think
niggas literally wait around that neighborhood just to wait? Like, I know I'm gonna catch me somebody, a famous nigga, bro.
Like just waiting.
A famous nigga, bro, because I know famous niggas come and they want to eat at Roscoe's. Like, I know. So I'm gonna drive around this block for 8 hours straight.
Is that like LA culture? A little side note, but is that like LA culture? Then you would say like it's just hunting.
LA culture is wicked, bro. Like for real, like Chicago, all that shit, bro. That shit's wicked, but LA is just. They have unity, bro, but they're really play for keeps as far as jewelry and all that shit.
No,
like
fuck
money
yeah.
And everything, but like, don't go fuck. They'll wipe you outside the church, bro.
It's just
don't
money.
Come out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro. I done seen, bro. Just cause like all the like with everything that they posted on social media, nigga, I'm already knowing I'm coming out there, chains cut me, and I'm ready. Like, bro, stop playing.
There's not even a point to go to LA anymore.
For real, bro. Unless I need to see something more, unless it's some money talking.
Yeah.
About it. Like, yeah, it really ain't.
It's not even vacation anymore.
Like, I mean, I went out there fucking. I think it was like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Bro, and I was like, what the fuck. Like, this shit ain't really nothing. Like,
you're just overpaying for food and like shit, bro. It's all taxed.
Because in reality, it's just the movies and media that made it seem like
it's the history.
To go.
Yeah, definitely the history.
Nah, I feel that. I mean, what do you think about Colorado then? Like, you think this is a more touristy like oriented? Because like I definitely moved here on the whim that like I was like high as fuck all the time. I'm like, I want weed to be legal. I want to see mountains again, and like I want to be around like nature or something.
Honestly, when I first moved out here, it's like I think it was like a year they had legalized weed like after.
So it was like fresh then.
Yeah, so I was like, yo,
fuck yeah,
yo, this the place to be, my nigga. Like so, definitely I would consider like, I mean they bang out here too, so it's like. Cause I done seen.
It's a different type of bang though.
I mean,
it's like little gangs. Like it's like 100 little like
but
TNTs or like groups like that. And,
I remember seeing shit.
California and Colorado have been connected since the 90s.
Yeah,
no. I know like they have like the bigger gangs connected.
The Mexican gangs, out here, bro. They're deep.
They're like cartel related.
They're deep as fuck, bro. Like, cause I remember seeing some
Crips
shit.
And
like,
Bloods, bro. There's San Diego Crips and Bloods out here.
Like, bro, the '60s and all that.
He's
shit,
an
bro.
old head.
Colorado Springs used to be deep, bro.
Yeah.
Like with the Serenos and all that shit, bro.
Do you think that's scary? Well, what scares you more, like a mob of like Bloods versus Crips, or like a big cartel that goes continents and countries?
I mean, I ain't really scared, but I'm saying.
Well, not scared.
Either or.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I mean, shit. It really don't got shit to do with me. I'll be just,
staying out the way.
Keep my head down, stay out the fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And I got homies that bang, like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, but it's like I don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I try to like I wouldn't say distance myself from that culture, but it's like I don't want to get wrapped up in none of that bullshit.
You don't even need to touch it.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Like, cause I already know what it is about, you know what I'm saying?
No, fuck yeah. You think Colorado's full of prominent sounds or Colorado's full of just sound?
Honestly, like I would look at, the Denver scene becoming, like if they were to keep up the momentum that they got right now, I would look at Denver becoming like another hub, like something like Atlanta.
I said that shit, bro. I said that like I look at it with the packs. So like Cali, bro, you're getting weed here cheaper than Cali.
Yeah.
Like it's not always the same. It's like, you can probably vouch, the Cali weed's like moist and like it's got that taste, and like Colorado weed you pay way less and like it's just dusty, but like it's still good. It's still like gas. So like I look at it and I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. This is gonna be the next LA, like within the next like year or two. I think like I could see that happening.
No, for sure. That's what I would definitely see, like Colorado being another hub for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers just keep pushing, man. They just gotta keep pushing that sound. We used to be like in Greeley, bro. Just like, cause I remember my nigga used to fuck with the darknet, bro.
Okay.
And so we got a
like a Tor browser and shit.
Yeah. And he was in that shit, bro. Like
it's scary in there.
Before Bitcoin like jumped to like 40,000.
Hell yeah,
bro. My nigga had
he was on the original Silk Road.
7 of them jumps, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like we were all just like put in and like get Somali from like the Czech Republic.
Was it reliable though? Cause I seen that. There's
that shit used to ship right to the fucking door.
It's like that
bro.
Netflix show where it's like the kid who like sells.
Shut up a day late, niggas is living.
Literally,
the
bro.
Fuck,
literally,
bro. I've never. I like used to go on tour just to like geek out because like I'd listen to those like we bought a body part on like the dark web
bro,
and like
they had everything.
Yeah, bro. I would just search for hours and like click the links because each link takes you to a different page and then that page has a new link and like it wasn't like I wouldn't say like I was ever worried, but like I never like fulfilled like I never went full with it.
Nigga, they had tanks on that shit.
Yeah, they have weapons,
bro. Yeah. RPGs. I was like, we should get RPGs. Bro.
That shit got shut down so fast. But there's like Silk Road 3.0, 2.0. Yeah. They remake it every year. I think there's a new one called Goat Path this year. What do you think? You talked a little about like when you moved here, weed was legal for a year. So being here from then till now, like what do you notice with just the change in like you're not a big smoker, but like with the change in like the weed game at all? Like is there a big change from then?
Honestly, like you see more of the like boutiques now. Really
like personal brands.
Really the only change is the price. The shit done went up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not buying off a plug, then it's like damn, you paying like $50 for an 8.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. So it's like it's kind of crazy to me because when I first got out here, like I used to be smoking every day type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like me, like not smoking, I don't got not smoking as much now. I don't got that connect. I for sure say money, bro, because I used to blow through it like at least a zip a week.
Fuck yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a plug.
No, I feel you. You're getting it way cheaper. Exactly. It like doesn't even matter.
Now you walk into a dispensary and you try to get some
$30 eighth totals up if you need that every fucking day. Like bro, I hear you. It's like if you could change one thing about weed, what would it be? Or like the industry that we're in right now.
As far as like the weed culture goes,
weed culture, weed pricing, anything like that. If there's one thing that you see in the market right now,
I'm thinking everything is exotic.
Facts, actually, not all your packs are exotic.
Gorilla Glue 4 is what the fuck?
I seen the same dudes who think they're smoking runts are the same dudes who think the strippers like them. Everyone thinks they're smoking runts. What would you change though?
Honestly, bro, I mean, it's kind of. I think I would change like where the money goes, bro, because
like the tax money off of it. Yeah.
Like we gotta get rid of these crooked ass, like whoever the fuck is doing this shit, these politicians, bro. Like, cause they took a hold of that shit. And it was like
there's bigger money and like illegal money, but they don't get that.
Exactly. So it's like. You know, they talking about this shit's supposed to go to the roads, shit's supposed to go to schools and shit like that.
Yeah, Colorado has a weed fund for like building schools, but they haven't built a school or broken the ground for any of them.
Exactly, and then we still got some of the worst roads in the fucking country type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where the fuck the money going? You know what I'm saying?
It's all, even when you get up to that legal part, it's like, have you seen Ozarks?
Yeah,
bro, I fuck with that show because it's like it makes you realize even when I came to Denver, bro, how much money here is like. Yeah. These storefronts are not all legal storefronts, bro. Exactly. And like I came and I'm like, fuck, bro, the world is built off dirty money, and the richest people, the biggest people, Bezos, they all like, bro, they don't get rich by being nice. They don't get rich by playing clean. Like they did it at some point and then they got out, but like it's all fucking dirty.
Yeah, they want to make it seem like the dirty money is like. The
untaxed money is horrible because we didn't get our cut.
Right, exactly. But it's like these motherfuckers getting so much money under the rug, like it make your fucking head spin if you found out what the number actually was. You know what I mean?
Why the fuck the president need to be paid so much?
And that's like they finna legalize shrooms, bro, like on a federal scale. So it's like
I don't know about that. That's gonna be like moonshine or some shit. I guarantee you, it's gonna be some weird restrictions, just like weed at the beginning.
It probably is, but I seen a fucking ad the other day where it's like for Colorado. They're doing like a psychotherapy thing through the state of Colorado.
Dude, yeah, it's like instead of like regular therapy, try psychedelic therapy. Yeah, it's like a YouTube commercial. Exactly, I've seen that shit too, and I'm like so wow. Taking acid, like my depression's gonna be gone once I like take a tab. But like,
so that's just crazy to me because it's like, damn, first they decriminalize it, then because I seen it, I realized once they decriminalize this shit, I was like, yeah, these niggas gonna try to dip their hands in that shit, bro.
Nah, yeah. I mean,
that's all it's about is the money.
I don't get why it's legal to grow shrooms here, but it's illegal to distribute or have a set amount of shrooms.
Right.
So, like, for me, it's like, even with growing weed, it's kind of conductive with the lines because, like, you look at it here and you can have 3 plants or 4 plants if you're a resident, but then, like, if some farmer would be like, I have 60 friends who I'm growing all of their plants on my land, like, he can do that, but, like, it doesn't get regulated as if he was having like a grow or a commercial grow. It's still personal. Right. So like I don't know where they draw the lines with that, and I'm assuming with fucking shrooms it's gonna be even harder and like more diluted. But you be fucking with the psychedelic world, you're trippy.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
I love shrooms, bro. Like I feel like
you like microdosing or you like to trip out?
Both. Honestly, like, you know, if I ain't got shit to do, like, you know, the next day, then
you finna stare at a wall for 2 hours.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But,
I feel you.
But like on a daily basis, I do try to microdose and just try to just because, bro, I feel like it definitely, you know, expands your way of thinking.
Yeah.
And you just think deeper about just certain shit.
Nah, fuck yeah, I get that.
I definitely love psychedelics.
Did psychedelics help you throughout life a little, or like, do you think a lot of your understanding of the world around you came from that, or how did you come to find yourself?
For sure, I definitely fucking think that psychedelics helped me, like, as growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even really start fucking with psychedelics until like my sophomore year of high school.
Me too.
So it was
kind of crazy.
Yeah, bro. So it was like
it was early.
I did acid, or first time I did shrooms, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then like at first I thought I was just like high as fuck, and then I actually started like watching shit.
Yeah, like learning more from the trip.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you hold on to your first couple trips? Like can you remember the first time you like tripped out, or not really? You got a story?
I don't even. Honestly, bro, I don't even.
And it's with him too, though.
Yeah.
I don't remember what. What?
When you and Nick thought y'all were fucking. Bro, you was looking at each other like this.
Like at each other?
They're looking at each other and they think they're talking to each other, moving around like this, bro.
You thought we were communicating telepathically, bro.
I was like,
both y'all were doing it.
Bro, I'm looking at these niggas like.
I mean, you guys might have. Shit, if you were both doing it weird, like, shit.
It was crazy, bro. Like, the first
my girl. I was like, what?
Your mouth has been shut the whole time and he's like reciting a sentence.
That shit, yeah, bro. Like, definitely the first few times that I tripped, bro, like, it was kind of like a monumental thing for me. It was just like,
Nah, hell yeah. It changed you.
It definitely changed, like, how I thought about seeing things.
When I was fucking... Do you use psychedelics as, like, therapy, or is it more of a fun thing?
I use, honestly, I wouldn't say it as therapy, but, like, I wouldn't say, like, just for fun.
No, I feel you. You gotta have a purpose to do it. You're not just like...
Yeah, like...
I got to that point.
And be like, you know, oh, fuck yeah, I'm trying to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like I want to, you know, dive deeper into my own consciousness. And just every time I trip, I try to gain something from that.
Nah, like you set a goal or you set something up that you're gonna find out or figure out. Yeah. I feel that. Have you ever had a bad trip? Like
I don't believe in them.
You don't think they're real?
No, I don't think they're real. I feel like
everything is good.
I feel like a bad trip is like a learning experience.
Nah, fuck yeah. It points everything out about yourself.
I did have a learning experience though.
Nigga said a learning experience. Okay.
This one time I was tripping. I forget. We was watching like Ninja Turtles or something.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Yeah, that was the same night, right? Yeah. We was watching Ninja Turtles or some shit, bro. And, I remember, bro, like, I was watching, like, there was one scene, this nigga Shredder was, like, on the car or some shit, and he, like,
he was in the jail bus. He was in the back of the jail bus.
Yeah, bro, and he, like, got out, and I was like,
his team was coming to break him out.
Yeah.
Bro, I was convinced this nigga Shredder was coming for me, bro. I was like, yo.
And he thought Shredder was the homie downstairs. He said, is he coming for me?
Oh,
he said, I gotta go. Bro,
you
we're on the
geeked.
second story, bro. We're on the second story. He's like, I gotta go. This nigga run towards the window. I said, bro, what are you doing?
It's like those old ads when they're like, don't smoke weed, and like Johnny puffs on that shit and he's like, wow, I'm high, and then he runs out the window. Johnny, no!
Bro, I was geek, bro. I wasn't gonna jump out the window because there's like a little roof there, so I was going like
you would have if I wouldn't have
and then like jumped off the roof type shit.
Yeah. Roll,
I was
smooth,
geek, bro.
I feel you.
I was geeked the fuck.
But it wasn't like anything where you were like, fuck.
Yeah, no, it was cool, bro.
Nah,
I think that was my only learning experience, but I really don't believe in bad trips because I feel like it's all about your mindset, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in that mindset to where like, you know, can't shit really hurt me unless, you know, I accept it type shit.
Nah, yeah, it can't come into your life if you don't let it.
I mean?
It's like people. Shit. You ever fucked with DMT or anything like that? I did that shit like
did that shit
twice.
Can we hear your story?
Huh?
Can we hear your story?
Of DMT?
Please?
Yeah, sure. So the first time I did it was like, it's actually kind of crazy. The second night I lived in Florida, my parents and I weren't cool at all. They just dropped me off with all my shit. And like, I was down there all by myself. And then a kid I went to high school with was like, yo, I live in Orlando. Like, you want to come to a party? And I was like, dude, what the fuck are the odds? And like, the first kid I met at that party, I was like, talking about heady ass shit, and I was like, yada yada, I want to do DMT, and this kid goes, I have DMT at my crib, and I was like, shit, I'm an adult now, like I can go to someone's house and just do hard drugs with them. And so like that night, bro, after the party, this big ass kid named Yorick, he was there too, and like he's not the shaman, but he was definitely the dude who was like trip sitting. And bro, I hit it off of a rig, and that was crazy because like they were like, do you want to do 0.5 or 0.7? And I was like, I knew grams and shit and Wayman, so I was like, 0.7. They're like, okay, that's a god dose, like you're gonna see shit. And I was like, whatever. Like I kind of knew what DMT was, but I wanted to do it so I could say I did it. And like I remember I hit the dab rig, And like, well, I hit a bowl before. They put it on weed so I could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that wasn't bad. I was just like, whoa, like I feel spacey. I didn't like black out or anything. 3 seconds after I hit the rig, I laid back. They have a video of it. Like, I like went down a tunnel. And like, it's not like a tunnel, but like, it's like Dr. Seuss type shit. Like, you feel like you're in a Dr. Seuss like book. And like, I was walking and like, it was like an endless tunnel, and I got to the end and there were 2 doors, and I chose the one on the right. And when I walked through there, that's when I saw like the fucking, some people see the elves and shit, bro. I saw fucking the grinding gears, and like they were all working to me. It was like my brain. And I don't remember faces or what they really looked like, but there were little things there that were making me move. And like, my eyes were still closed at that point, and they told me not to open my eyes. Like, that was something they were like, don't open your eyes, you're gonna geek yourself out. And probably after walking through there in my head, I remember I like took a deep breath and I couldn't catch my breath. And that's when I realized like I'm still in my human body. So I was like, and like came back, and I opened my eyes, and bro, like it was crazier than any acid trip I ever had. The visuals, like it was just all like straight like triangles, pyramids, layered, like everything was crazy. And then like after that, like I think I did it one more time that night, and like didn't have another crazy breakthrough, but I saw the elves, and like I sat there, and like when I was there, like I remember like feeling my body buzzing, but like a lot of it after, bro, I just felt way better. Like I felt like so much more clear-minded. But what was your experience?
Honestly, it was so out of body, bro.
Yeah.
I like hit that shit, and it was like, bro, I like left my body, honestly, and I was looking at myself.
With the breath, when you look down, I did that too. When you're laying there, bro, I was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro? And then, honestly, like I don't really even remember much from that. But
did you take like a good amount too?
I think it was 0.5.
Yeah, you took a big ass dose.
0.5. But no, I just remember that shit like being crazy, bro. Like it was like just like a little skip through my mind,
like a journey.
Yeah,
bro, it's crazy. Yeah. And you get then when you try to explain it to other people, it's like I remember I listened to Kanye right after Kids See Ghosts, and he's like the type of high that don't ever come down, the type of high that gets you gunned down. DMT. And I like sat there and I was like, holy fuck, like no one will ever understand, or like no one will be like, I want to feel that. So like it's like I understand the dopamine release and everything, like how it's supposedly like when you die. And like I don't think when I did it I understood that, because like it took months after for me to look at it and be like, supposedly when you die you release the dopamine, tryptamine, and like that's what makes you the 7 minutes. Like that's the 7 minutes in like your head where you see everything, but like that's what it's like hitting DMT, is like you live a year in your head. And so like I'm not scared of death, but like it's not as like as much of an experience. If that's what it is, like shit, bro, I'm gonna hit DMT before I go out. Like I'm just gonna trip dicks and like right there, yeah, bro. Stop breathing mid trip. Yeah, hopefully. But I don't like completely make the connection. Did you ever like feel like it was something really special to you, or it was just kind of another high?
No, I didn't really like actually gain any knowledge from it like I do like with shrooms or acid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, it was definitely just another high, just one of those ones where it's like, yo, this is the strongest psychedelic you could actually take. Yeah. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try.
Would you do it again?
No.
That's where I'm at too, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's like it's exhausting because you do it and then like you don't think you're tired, but bro, you're tired as fuck for the next day. Yeah. Like it's like, well, it's even with acid and shrooms, like when you release all that dopamine, bro, your brain gets so tired from being happy and smiling and like cheesing the whole time.
For sure. And yeah, that's like, I feel like I'm at a point now with like shrooms, like I can like, because I microdose, it's like I could do this, you know, on a daily basis.
Nah, fuck yeah.
Like on other
you can control it.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
But there's no point to that.
But like, yeah, I stopped doing acid too. I think it was like 2017, bro. I stopped doing
damn.
acid.
It's been a minute for you.
So now I don't like, cause I remember we had this liquid shit, the liquid.
The gel tabs or the dropper?
No, dropper.
Oh, bro.
That shit.
That's so bad because you can't measure it. It's like, dude, just one drip, bro. One drip per tab.
It was crazy too because I was a motherfucking dosing niggas, right?
Fuck, now I
accidentally gave a nigga like 3 doses, bro, and he ended up tripping harder than everybody else. I was like, yo.
You're like sitting there watching him start to tweak. You're like, damn, bro.
I was like, I didn't even really do shit.
Nah, I feel that.
But yeah, I haven't. Yeah, nah, I fuck with shrooms like strictly now. I really don't even be on the acid tip like that. But
acid's a little like for me, it's not touchy, but like there are different types of acid where like
and that's the thing, bro.
K12,
it's like I couldn't really fucking like actually understand what I was getting from a motherfucker.
Yeah,
and that's when I was like,
you weren't testing it at all.
That shit, bro. Like, nah, I didn't.
That's
I
scary.
wasn't testing it and shit, so I didn't know if I was getting like lab chemicals or whatever.
Nah, yeah. There's like 3 different base chemicals that make LSD, and like 3 of them are trace chemicals or some shit that don't always show up. So like when you take it, it's like you feel like you're on acid, and like you're not supposed to taste anything. You're not supposed to like tingle. Actually, like that's something where like I grew up and I took acid and I always be like, oh, it's kicking in because I'm starting to tingle, my mouth's moving. But like that's actually you're not taking acid. I found that out that like your mouth and nothing should tingle. Like you should just take it and then like fucking start tripping out. Like nothing should happen. But what you think about like big companies like Lyrical Lemonade or like No Jumper, anything like that? You think they're for the artists or you think they're for the culture?
I honestly think it depends. Like, I feel like, big shit like academics and like No Jumper, I feel like they thrive off of negativity.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like the bad drama, the bad shit, the bad headlines.
Like all that shit, like with whack, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. So it's like, you got motherfuckers that's out here that's actually for the culture and want to actually, pick these up. Like different type of outlets, brains.
No, fuck yeah.
Say. And then you got other motherfuckers that just, live for the drama.
And the headlines.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, exactly. Live for the clickbait, you know what I mean? So
I feel
it honestly just depends on who you fucking with. I mean, like, I respect what Cole Bennett did and how he just, really turned his shit into an actual, like, fucking, like,
it's a label. He doesn't want to say it. But
yeah,
it's a
like
label.
I didn't want to call it a label, but like pretty much
it's like a creative label. Group if you want to put it like that. But it's a label.
So he started out as like just a videographer, and now he's got like this old thing where he's like running his own festival.
Literally.
And like fucking like got his own brand.
What's the best festival?
Best festival?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
If you had to go to one a year, Rolling Louds, Lyrical, Forest shit.
That's a good one, bro. Because I mean, all of them look lit as shit. Me personally, I've never actually been to a music
Neither have I.
And I want to go.
South by Southwest is first.
South by Southwest.
Oh wait, yeah, you performed there, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I ended up not doing that. Just because I couldn't get out there so in time. So I was like, fuck it. But nah, I don't know, bro. Like you got Mochella, like in the like Pharrell shit, bro. Like I was like, yo, this shit, like Sharks in the Water, that shit looked lit. I was like, yo, that fucking.
I'm not as hip on all
of that. There's a lot of them, bro.
It's what?
Nothing's topping Woodstock.
Oh, Woodstock is. Yeah. I wish I was alive for that shit. Bro. That shit looks crazy.
I promise you, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like I watched the documentary on that shit.
Oh yeah, it's insane, bro. So many people died there. So many people went crazy on drugs.
So, if I can ask you both a question, bro. Like, how do y'all both feel as far as like how genuine music was back then, as far as how it is now? Because back then, like, yeah, they wanted to pay the artists to come, but like. They just really wanted everybody to escape from all the.
Oh fuck! The artist wanted to come.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree completely, bro. It's like so commercialized now that like back then, bro. Like even Bob Marley and the Wailers, like when they were doing that shit, bro. He was like performing to like 100,000 people. Yeah. Like those shows, like they're like this little dot in the middle, and like you see that, and it's like that many people genuinely came and like. It's like Lil Baby said, is like when you got people waiting in the rain to buy your tickets, or you got them closing down their trap to come fucking fuck with you and support you. It's like shit, bro. Like that's bigger than money. Like that's like genuine other humans. You believe that everyone's not an NPC, so you believe that these emotionally intelligent humans care about you, and like that's crazy to believe. So like, I completely agree. It was way different.
Honestly, yeah, that shit. I mean. It's not like it was, like it used to be, bro. Like, you see, like, shit, like, even with, like, people that were in our period of time, like DMX, like, you see motherfucker, like, go out to Ghana and shit, and he's performing, like, in front of millions of motherfuckers. Like, it's like, shit ain't like that no more, you know what I'm saying? Unless motherfuckers is throwing a check.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not popping out for a price.
If they throwing a check, they already got like a name, they're already established. Literally. They already know they got, 100,000.
It's not a surprise they're gonna sell it out. Exactly. Like they expect it. Nah, I feel that. I'm on that page too. So, I think that with like a lot of music nowadays too, it's like I personally look at like people who are signing other people. It's so orchestrated. Like it's Scooter Braun, right? Skeeter Braun. That dude fucks me up, bro. He's been on like He managed Taylor Swift at her beginning. Oh, okay. He bought like Justin Bieber from the beginning. He paid his mom's rent. He did all that shit for her just to sign him. And like, it's not like weird, but like they run it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, the right person at Apple Music or the right person at Spotify, like, shit, bro, you could be a rock star.
Exactly.
But, like, you don't know anyone, like, my bad, bro. You're going to be lit in your hometown for a while. And, like, that's what fucks me up is, like, it is just, like, they pick, bro. Like, even, like, you look at, like, small artists, like, implants. Like, do you think there's, like, plants in the industry? Like, you think people get kind of thrown into that layer?
That one nigga, what up? They said they on their block. It's time to slide. Fuck them up.
Which one?
Nigga, that song is so basic.
Which one was that?
What's his name? Nook.
PFG Nook.
Yeah, they say they on their block. It's time to slide. Fuck them up.
Or even with like what's his name? Diddy's son.
Oh.
Bro, what? Come on, bro. That nigga is so fucking basic. Like, no disrespect. Like, okay, get it, you know, how you live it, but it's like, bro, like, we know.
Only because
you're Sean Combs' son.
Nah, yeah, literally, it's the status of them.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about the fucking shit between 50 Cent and his kid?
Well,
do you know about any of that?
Saying like $6,700 a month.
Yeah, he was like, but then he waited. Did you read what else he said? He was like, it's not just the money. Is that my dad wasn't like, he said it afterwards after he brought up the money as the main thing, but like he did go on to be like, damn, like my pops was never there. Like it's not like that, but
I mean,
what even about 50 Cent? Like him saying he don't fucking love that kid. That's not my son. He used to be.
Yeah, you gotta look into the story, bro. That shit is crazy.
Dude, he hung with the kid that shot him or whatever. His dad.
His dad's son.
Yeah. Oh, really? He's in jail for life.
Supreme?
Yeah.
He took the nigga that shot 50?
Yeah, bro. 50 Cent's son took a picture with
his
nigga's son, bro.
Yeah, they took a picture like flicking it off.
Had 50 Cent shot. And then his son, 50 Cent's son, went and took a picture with
his son. And then he was like, that's not my son anymore.
I didn't know that. See, I mean, I'd be on the same shit, bro.
I mean, no, that's how I felt. Like, when I heard the details, but then, like, I did, like, look at it just from the, like, headline where it's, like, his son asked for money and he's like, I don't fucking love that kid. Like, shit, okay. But there is a deeper story.
Oh, shit. No, that's crazy, though, bro. I mean, shit. But, I mean, shit, $6,700 a month, that's
light, bro. Yeah. That's, like, easy to live off of. Easy.
Yeah. I wish I got $6,700 for my pops.
Just direct deposit every month, bro. You just wait for it.
I'll come to you.
Oh, God.
Nah, I feel you. Just closing thoughts then. What can we expect from you in like the next year or months, weeks, anything?
Honestly, bro, I got a lot of shit in the works, man. I'm not even gonna speak too much on it. But definitely more music. I got a few singles, few videos dropping before the year out.
Fuck yeah.
For real. I got a show on the 29th opening for DJ Paul, so that shit gonna be legendary, bro.
DJ Paulie.
I'm trying to do that shit, man. Like that. I mean, I grew up listening to 3-6 and all that, so definitely this is one of the steps that make me who I am within my career type shit.
Fuck yeah.
But we got merch coming on the way.
Is that what you got on your head?
New music. Nah, this is my cousin's line. Oh, I can't even.
That shit tough too.
LMS, Last Man Standing, bro.
Yeah, look at this one.
Oh, Last Man Standing, bro. this my little cousin shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
Free bro.
We did some shit, bro. Like definitely on some real shit. He finna go in for a little bit, but it ain't no thing, bro. He gonna come out wheels to the ground. So
fuck yeah.
Free bro.
Free that nigga, man. And then I'm actually we working on our own clothing line as well. I'm not gonna get too much into that. I already know, bro. I'm not even gonna get.
You got some sauce coming.
We got some shit coming, man. As far as like shows and music, man, I might drop another project, but I'm thinking about just going the single route, bro, where I just drop just singles.
Unexpected.
Yeah, just pop out with a single.
It's a lot more raw. I like that style. I never really saw somebody approach music like that till I came to Denver and people were like, I just drop it whenever. I don't care. Like, I don't tell them. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty raw because, like, the people who genuinely fuck with you, like, every time they're there and then they're putting it out to new people. So, like, you can almost depend on, like, your exacts, kind of.
Exactly.
Nah, I fuck with that. You got a message for any young artists, anybody trying to make it or make this happen?
Honestly, bro, just keep going, bro. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this shit till I die, man.
Hell yeah.
Real shit. Hey, if it catch, it catch. If it don't, fuck it, nigga. I'm getting money.
You still had a time.
You know what I'm saying? Just always have a plan, man.
Hell yeah.
Always do what the fuck you gotta do to make shit shake, man, for real. And you can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mindset to do this shit, man, you got a plan put forth, can't be stopped, bro. There ain't no motherfucker that can stop you, bro. Cause
real motion.
Like at the end of the day, bro, I've been doing this shit for almost 10 years now, bro. Like I'm on year 7, so it's like, man, I've been doing this shit for 7 years. You know, I done had a little bit of motion. I done talked to labels. I done talked to, you know, motherfuckers that want to sign me. I didn't take the deal. I done talked to, you know, everybody that, you know, done step foot in the game type shit. And it's like, if it ain't what you looking for, you know your worth.
The piece will fit perfect.
Exactly.
When it comes.
Know your worth, bro. Know your worth. And once the time comes, that shit's gonna come, bro. And everything gonna come to fruition. Everything that you've been working on gonna come to fruition. Because that's where I'm at with it right now. Like, I've been working on this shit so long, it's like, you know, this shit gotta pop sooner or later. You know
hell yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing, you know, no matter what. So
fuck yeah. Stay at it. Well, thank you for coming out. I appreciate y'all for watching. Drop a comment, drop a like. Everything's gonna be linked down below. Instagrams, music, streaming, anything you could imagine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really think it was a deep one. I think it was good.
Yeah.
Hopefully you watched all the way through to the end. Thank you for watching, guys.
Hell yeah. Go subscribe, comment, like, all that shit, man. Stop playing with them.
Hell yeah.